I took my phone. I put it in my locker. I went to football practice.
Uh-huh.
Hour and a half later, I go and get the phone out of my locker. 100,000 followers.
Wait.
And
You
this was
played football?
We're back. We're back with another episode, the 29th installment of Jen and Jen. We're about to hit the big old 3-0, bud. How do you feel?
Oh, the podcast probably feels like you when you turn 25, right?
I know, just
old.
old.
Yeah.
All the 25-year-olds watching this are like, what? I'm not old. Yeah, you are, bud. You're getting up there.
Well, it's just a big milestone.
Yeah.
What are the milestones? Like 16? Wait.
Yeah,
right?
like 16, 18, 21, 25.
16, 18.
And then every decade from there.
25, 30. And then 40. Yeah.
And then every decade from there.
Then you just don't care after that.
Yeah. I'm not going to count my age anymore once I hit.
Actually, 30, you don't count. It goes 30 to 50, actually.
There's no 40?
Yeah, you don't care about 40.
Really?
Yeah, 40, that's not the one you care about.
No way.
Yeah, 40, you're still holding on. It's like, oh, God, you're 40. So it's like the big milestone, like 40s or 40s is like, it's nothing.
That's
it's 50.
crazy. I'm going to be 40 one day, bro.
I know. It's coming faster than you think.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Love that.
So,
yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. Take it from me. I'm 50. So,
But yeah, everyone, welcome back to another episode. My name is Matthew Espinosa.
This is Erik Griffin.
And we are your hosts, your lovely hosts for this evening's episode, even though it's daytime. Jen to Jen.
And Matt's mangy ass cat was on me again.
Okay, next time I'll be like, all right, kiddies, don't talk to the mean grumpy man. Don't hang out with him.
Matt actually thinks his cats understand him like that.
They do.
Yeah, so the cat was in the sink drinking the water, and Matt's walking around like, guys, you have to tell me that you need water. And I'm like, them drinking out of the sink is telling you they need water.
They had water.
They didn't. You had to go get the thing and put it
upstairs. They were just being little rascals. She loves doing that. She loves.
They didn't want to go upstairs. They're downstairs. Who wants to go upstairs?
A cat, a youthful 2-year-old cat. But here we are now. We're talking about our YouTube comments. Let's jump into that real quick.
Yeah.
And then I want to talk about this Jake Paul and Anderson Silva fight because
we have to start with that thing we always forget. You forgot already. Whatever that thing is you always say every week.
Oh, MAGCON.
Yeah.
MAGCON.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that is.
Okay. So I guess after
you
the
promised
YouTube comments,
it. Just, yeah.
You're right. I did promise. You're right.
Yeah.
We have to talk
and
about
we can still do the thing. And we also have to talk about endearing nicknames you call your loved ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
he's got it. And I hope you guys saw my Instagram, the BTS behind the scenes footage of, there she is coughing.
Who's she? I don't know who you're talking about.
Really, I know that you're much better today. You're like, it's okay now today, this week that you're so much more comfortable that she's here now, as opposed to last week where you were like, I'm Matthew.
Never did that once.
I'm Matthew, and I have to be the man in here.
No, I don't care about all that. I'm very.
You were very different last week.
No, I was not.
In the comments, guys, come on. They knew you were different. I'm
No.
sure there's comments about you being different.
Okay, well let's look at some comments right now. I'm waiting for my YouTube to update, and we are still waiting.
Really?
Still waiting. Yeah.
What's going on with your? It doesn't make any sense. This is your trash internet, is what it is.
I don't have on Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah. Well, still, and then you can't get reception here. That's another thing that's an issue, guys.
Okay, I'm not perfect, Erik.
Oh my! I hate when people say that as if I'm asking you to be perfect.
Yes, you are. It's exactly what you're asking.
Oh, here we go.
I got it.
I got it too. All right, boom. There you are. And you were being different.
Shut up.
Okay, here we go. So from Greg, It took me 24 minutes to realize that Matt's girl might be in the room.
Right or wrong, is that why Erik's in raw form about Matt's energy today?
Yup. See? I told you.
Okay, one
You
person
were
comments.
being weird.
No, I was not being
You were.
weird. All right, but okay, you could have said that if we were like 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes into the episode. You said it in the first 20 seconds that I was being weird.
Because they don't know, because it was like you were being weird from,
Fair enough.
Oh, look at somebody's criticizing the podcast, and I like this. Love the podcast. You guys should add more topics to the show to talk about.
I agree.
That's from Playboy William.
With an I.
Yeah.
B-O-I, not B-O-Y.
Can't wait to see how things got heated.
Things got heated. Bro, what in the heck? Bro, Bro, there's a comment that says, I love you, and there's 16 replies to it, and it's just about people. Bro, I swear someone's like botting our thing, because every time I upload an episode, there's like all these weird comments.
I know. Then there's rude people, too. They can at least spell my name correctly.
Like, Erik literally puts on a fake laugh and uses all of his own jokes. How is this guy even?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Rude.
It was so rude. At least spell the name.
Yeah, name
right.
but spell. I don't care about what he says
and
about
he edited
me.
it. They edited it too.
Yeah, that's when you know you're a troll.
Yeah.
If you are gonna say something rude about somebody and you have to edit the comment, you're a troll.
Yeah.
You know
also,
what I mean?
maybe you're just not that funny.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah.
I'm saying
he thinks so. He agrees with you right there.
No, I'm saying like maybe the joke wasn't that funny or the troll comment he was trying to do, so he had to like.
Yeah, he probably like this. He was at his computer like this. Ooh, that got what? No.
Yeah.
Again. No, this is the one that's gonna get him.
Yeah.
Hey, mom, mom. I'm trying to clown Erik Griffin. Come proofread this.
Successful comedian and actor. What do I do?
He was on like 7 seasons of Workaholics, Blood Talk. He was in Murder Mystery.
Has his own Comedy Central stand-up special.
He's got 2 specials on Showtime. Mom, come down here.
Help me hurt his feelings.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Jeez.
Get some Hot Pockets from your mom and do your comments correctly.
Yeah, bud.
Anyway, well, we don't got a lot of comments today, so it is what it is.
He joined 12 years ago.
What about
12 years ago, he has 19 subs.
What about what do you call it on Instagram, on the Agenda Gen Instagram?
Oh, I didn't do that.
There's nothing on there?
Were you saying like alive?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, you didn't put it. Yeah, you know what? You're slipping, man. What's going on?
I know.
You're too preoccupied in your relationship.
No, what relationship? I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, come on. We've had so many updates. We've had so many. We went through.
Let's talk about. Hey, like I said, every time you ask me about my relationship,
you know you're together now. It's
how's
obviously,
your marriage, Erik?
Marriage is going great. We're going good.
Have you guys gone on any trips since the wedding?
No, but we're about to go on a trip.
Other than the honeymoon, of course.
We're gonna go on. We're going to my buddy Adam Ray's wedding.
Okay, dope. Where's that at?
It's gonna be in Sacramento area.
What's the exact address?
We were talking earlier about stupid nicknames. Yeah, so now she brought her dog with her.
Yeah, she's getting real comfortable.
Yeah, she's just a woman's impossible now. I mean, wow. I see why we had to take steps to.
Yeah. You see now why we had to take some steps?
Yeah, I totally see now why we had to take some steps. You're gonna have to dress up and come on the couch next week, because at this point,
dress up.
Yeah, because I know how Rachel comes on my podcast, and it's a whole production.
Oh yeah,
like I'm ready to go. I'm like,
her,
you know what I mean? It's like a whole production.
I just throw on a shirt, throw on a hat, and I'm good to go.
Well, hold on a second.
I don't.
You're a little bit kind of a diva too.
Yeah.
But anyways, nicknames. I sometimes call Rachel Ragu.
Ragu?
Yeah.
And you got weirded out that I called her Bubs? Yeah, earlier I was like, hey, Bubs, can you grab that for me? And he's like,
Bubs? Bubs sounds ridiculous. It sounds like something you call your uncle.
Bubs?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Uncle Bubs. That's what it sounds like. Bubs.
No. Okay, better than tomato sauce.
Yeah, but it's a version of her name, Rachel Ragu. What is going on with your mangy mutt?
Come on. Can you like put him down and take him out or something?
Yeah, put him down. He just wants to be down on the ground.
Do you want him to roam around?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But his mangy cats roam around all the time too. So
Why are they mangy?
I like your cats. They always like the one when they. I can tell they recognize me now because the one like walked up to me and was like, you know what I mean? What are you doing? You want a little? No, you can't do that. Yeah,
But yeah, so
this is Matt's stepson.
Stepdaddy Matty.
Oh, it's back again.
Yeah. On the beat. Stepdaddy Matty on the beat. But yeah, everyone. So went over some of the YouTube comments. We went over, and now we were going to talk about really quickly before we get into MAGCON. I wanted to talk about the Anderson Silva and Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna?
You know, I'm not really into like boxing the way it was. I actually just recently got really into UFC more, so I don't know. I mean, because the other guy is a UFC fighter, right? And
he's also like 48.
Right. I think I feel like it's time for Jake Paul to actually fight real fighters, like get into like
real boxer,
boxers.
you mean? Yeah,
like,
yeah, real boxers. I mean, that's when I'll actually really be able to like see. I mean, the thing is, no one knows how hard he's training. He's probably training like a madman.
Yeah, it looks like he takes it very seriously.
He does take it very seriously. However, I like you said, I want to see him fight a real boxer.
Yeah, it's
you
time
know
for
what I'm
that.
saying? Like it's time for that.
But
just like, I mean, I get why he's fighting non-boxers right now. You know, he's getting his time in the ring. He's getting his moves down, getting all these different types of things down that I feel like a boxer would need to get down. And like, even if he was like a no-name boxer right now, every no-name boxer starts off with easier fights. That's kind of just like what they do, I feel like. Even if they are fighting another boxer, they're fighting a boxer who doesn't have that many wins, so they can like, you're not going to go up against someone who's 10-0 on your first fight. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go up against someone who's like only had like 1 or 2 fights maybe too.
yeah, but somebody that's 10-0 would fight somebody. Like there is an idea that that person wants this opportunity. You know, like, so there's somebody that wants the opportunity to, well, I'm going to beat this undefeated fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, listen, at this point, I don't know if it's even about that so much as it's just about, like, marketing and making money. I mean, these other boxers, you know, they're still, like, I feel like they're still steeped into this old mentality of, like, how boxing is marketed, right? And I feel like the Paul brothers have been like, no, we're gonna market ourselves.
Well, mainly Jake. Logan doesn't really box anymore.
But still, when they
yeah.
were doing it was like, we're gonna market ourselves, and we're gonna use our platform, and we're gonna spark a lot of interest. And I just feel like other boxers coming up, they have to embrace it in the same way, like in every profession, like even comedians. It's like, you can't just, it's not going to be done the way it was before.
Yeah.
You have to be on social media. You have to put up clips. You have to like be a part of that. And I think that it's the same thing that goes for boxing. I mean, even basketball players are doing this. Like, you know, you see these like high school players and like, you know, like Zion Williams, he had like 2 or 3 million followers before he got into the NBA.
Yeah.
So he was like already like, you know, there was a groundswell of building a fan base. So I think professional athletes have to do the same thing. So, so it's like, I think Jake Paul is kind of like, hey, wow, I'm getting $1 million purse, millions of dollars I'm generating for not even being really a professional boxer. Yeah. It's like, why even, let's keep that train going. Yeah. Until like, because you don't want it to end with him like actually fighting a real seasoned professional boxer and it going bad. Yeah. Because then it's gonna all be like, oh, you're not a, you know, you're not. Oh, you were. This is not real. You know. So I think there's got to be a time.
He's in a cool window right now for sure. He's utilizing his window, and like you said, like times are changing and people have to adapt to that. And it's funny we talk about this. I was actually having this conversation with Matt at your wedding, Matt Rife. We were talking about like how being a comedian, it's changed now so much. Of like where, you know, back then you just had to go to shows, try to get your numbers up, and like from people who are watching you, all these different types of stuff like that. And like nowadays you have to upload clips, you have to do this,
You
you have
know
to
what-
do that.
And
Like,
I'll tell you
it's
what's funny about that is, speaking of him, he actually he had recently posted a couple of really good clips that went super viral, and now he's he got like 500,000-600,000 followers in like 3 weeks, and now he's just out on the road, and like people are coming to see him, and it's like, so he's a great example of somebody who is now used this different way to get noticed. So we did that. We have to actually have him come on the podcast.
yeah, he's actually a really
Matt, the
Erik.
Mem.
Mem.
So yeah, we get out. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know about this fight. I don't know if if the other guy, like, does he actually have a chance? The dude, like, does Jake Paul have a chance to like dominate him the way he's done the other fights?
No
I mean,
way.
I have no idea.
I mean, dude,
is it just for money? Because I thought Nate Diaz was gonna fight him.
Nate Diaz?
Yeah.
Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Bro, that's terrifying.
Oh, but I thought they were gonna box. I thought that was gonna be the I thought that was like.
Bro, I'd be more scared if I was fighting Nate Diaz versus Anderson Silva.
But I think all of these guys in the UFC who don't get paid properly probably want this payday.
Oh yeah, I mean,
probably,
Anderson Silva wasn't fighting anymore, I don't think.
But I'm saying, if you're Nate Diaz and you're like, they already had that weirdness with the last UFC fight, so it'd be like, oh man, so I can go probably make more money than I would have made my entire fighting
UFC
career
100%.
in this one fight with this guy, even if it's an exhibition match. Like, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I see why people are going to do it for sure, but it's just like, I mean, you're putting it all there on the line, though. Like Tyrone Woodley, bro, he got annihilated.
Yeah.
And now he has a tattoo of Jake Paul saying, I love Jake Paul on him. Like, come on. You don't come back
it's
from
real?
that. I think it's probably real.
Yeah.
It could easily not be real.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, it's all part of the mystique of it.
Yeah, but it's just like you're putting your entire career on the line to fight someone pretty much who isn't even fighting professional boxers right now. And if you lose, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that bag is big.
Well, but sometimes you get to a certain point where it's all about the bag.
Yeah.
Now tell me what this, what is it? Mabby, what is it? Mubi.
All right, we're going to talk about the origin of it, and then in another episode, we'll talk about why it ended. So the origin of it was...
Oh, this is your clothing thing.
Clothing thing?
No. Okay, sorry.
What?
You were so out of it today.
I know, bro. I'm so tired. It's an early Monday morning.
Yeah.
And
this guy wanted to meet up at 9 a.m. You wouldn't have even been ready.
I know.
I would have been furious.
I know. But hey,
so what is this? Mag or Mad?
Mag.
M-A-G.
M-A-G-C-O-N. Yes,
right.
Mag.
Is this like Comic-Con?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like Mag. It's convention. It's meet and greet convention.
Oh, right. It was a meet and greet convention for like
just influencers.
Yeah.
So this started off as
the dog doesn't want to be with you.
Yeah, he does.
Just put him on the ground, please.
So yeah, so what happened is they had this event in Houston, Texas, with a bunch of different influencers that were big on like Instagram at the time. And this is when Instagram was just starting out.
Really?
Yeah. This was like 2011, 2012. 2013 time. Next thing you know, they have another event in Dallas, but prior to that, I had already started meeting some of the guys on Vine, like Nash.
This is probably the amount of time when I met you.
This was
shortly after.
I had the movie in 2016, and MAGCON was 2014. So yeah, this was probably like 2 years before. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I knew you for at least a year and a half, 2 years before I went to the movie.
Before the movie, yeah. So you probably met me like a year later, actually.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, a year, maybe.
Because when did we go to that concert?
Wango Tango?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
We had just... When did we go to that basketball game?
I know.
That's really when. That's our first time, like really just kind of hanging out.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. When was that? Oh man, we got to look back.
Yeah, we gotta look at the.
That was the first time I realized the fame of social media.
Yeah. Oh, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing.
So I'd already met some of the guys. I met Carter.
Wait, who put it together?
It was this guy named Bart.
Okay, so somebody put together and was like, hey, let's do a convention where we bring a bunch of influencers to do meet and greets and sell merch, and like it was just kind of like a influencer convention.
You just kind of like meet. I didn't know how the first one went in Houston because I didn't go, so I didn't know.
Why
how it
didn't
went.
you go?
I wasn't invited. I didn't know that it was even a thing.
You weren't big yet.
This is when they were still kind of cultivating the idea and all that. And then one day I'd already met a lot of the guys through Vine and all this at this point. So I had an idea of doing a group channel on Vine. The first like the first ever group, page, profile, whatever, account. And we called it 5 Dudes Vining. What? You're distracting. Can you take him out, please? Like, this is like there's so much stimuli going on right now. I can't focus.
Ooh, isn't that good? He can't focus when you around, girl.
No, it's when he's around. Anyways,
your new son and your girl. It's like you can't even concentrate.
I'm trying to get him. He doesn't want to leave. He loves you guys.
Hey, you did this. You did this. This is unbelievable.
I know. I didn't do not the dog. Not the dog.
I know. How can you be frustrated when you did this?
Did what? I did not invite the dog.
That's mean.
See?
Okay.
You can't leave. We need you to.
Yeah. Anyways, so I had originally met Carter. I was on Omegle. Remember Omegle? You kind of like type in something, and it's kind of like chat roulette.
Chat roulette is not.
I know. A better version of it.
Yeah, chat roulette is like you see a lot of things you don't want to see.
I know, and that's what would happen on Omegle, right?
Oh,
but you could type in like Matthew Espinosa, and the people who have also typed in Matthew Espinosa can come across each other, right?
Okay.
So I was like, hey everyone, I'm gonna be going on Omegle. Just type in Matthew Espinosa, see if you can find me. You know what I'm saying? And then Carter pops up on the screen. He's like, wait, don't skip. Because I was about to skip him because I'm like trying to meet fans and I didn't think he was a fan. And I was like, huh? Like, and I knew I had seen him before on Vine. So he was like, yo, what up, bro? I'm Carter. Seen your Vines before and just wanted to say what up. Like, keep killing it. I was like, oh, appreciate you, bro. Like, I've seen you too. Like, keep it up, And then, so that's how we became friends. And then I ended up meeting Nash and Cameron online as well. And then this other kid named Caden Stevenson. So us 5 created the account called 5 Dudes Vining.
Okay.
And I'll never forget this. I took the phone, made the account. They all sent me intro videos. We all put an intro video, Vine or whatever, up on the account. I took my phone. I put it in my locker. I went to football practice. Hour and a half later, I go and get the phone out of my locker. 100,000 followers.
Wait.
And
you played football? Hold on. We need to talk about that. Hold on. What did you play in football?
I played wide receiver and cornerback.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
That was cool.
I need to see pictures.
No, I got videos, bro.
I need to see videos and pictures of that.
Like,
who else is shocked by that news?
Why? All right. If
you thought the most shocking thing was that you guys got 100,000 followers, what I heard was I played football. That's okay. We'll have to show that. But okay, so you put the phone, then you knew something big was happening here.
Yeah. See?
Oh, is that you catching the ball?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Man has a highlight reel. Please put this on the podcast.
Bro, I was knocking him down.
We already saw that catch.
Yeah, I know.
So you showed your best catch like 6 times?
No, I just went back.
Just play it right now. Tell the editor. Don't keep it going. Let's just watch it because they can watch while we're watching.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is out in where?
This is in Virginia.
In Virginia. Wow. Freaking white Terrell Owens over here.
Bro, yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like I was.
So why did you stop playing?
Cause I moved to LA.
So you could have. I love this but you can't play this song though.
No, I know.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bro, I was cold. I started to like find my body almost, like because I was still like obviously going through puberty.
Did you lose it?
Come on, man.
You're getting back. You know what? You're getting back there. I'm noticing it. I see it. His working out is paying off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can definitely start seeing changes in my body for sure. What? Stop recording. All right. So yeah.
But you like chubby Matt though. Bubs, what do you think?
No. You know how when your boyfriend gets chubby, you get chubby.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a great way to not take responsibility for what you put in your body.
If you're gonna get fat, I'm gonna get fat,
and it's gonna be all your fault.
He did not want to eat healthy at one point. I was like, this needs to stop.
Yeah, but then she wouldn't eat healthy too, and then she'd blame it on me, and I'm like, you could
hold on, guys. Don't you want to see this on the podcast?
No, shut up. No.
This is what I'm saying.
No, because you know
it's
what?
Coming to Agenda Gen near you. Bubs and Matt on the couch.
Matthew.
Oh God. He caught one ball in the football game. Now he's Matthew.
I've always been Matthew. Look at my birth certificate.
All right, let's get back to this. So you finish.
So I play football.
You play football.
Yeah.
You come back to the locker. Yeah. You have 100,000 followers, and you're just like, whoa, this is real.
I'm like, wow, like group things kill. Like they murder the game. You know what I'm saying? And I had taken that advice from a different YouTube group called O2L. And
shout out to O2L.
Yes, sir. Shout out to O2L.
Sounds like an 80s rap group.
Yeah. It was 6 of the homies, you know, and they just made all YouTube videos. It was called Our Second Life. Yeah. And
well, that's what the Workaholics boys did at first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They
saw mail order comedy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I saw some of the videos. One of my favorite ones from them is the musical beers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That one's so funny.
Yeah, so that's how they, so it's similar. Okay, so go on.
Yeah, so we created the group channel, and then it just went crazy. Next thing I know, a couple months later, Cameron had hit me up saying that they did this event in Houston and that they're doing another one in Dallas, and that he wanted me and Nash to come out and Carter and everyone. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we go out, and it was the most insane, like, thing of my entire life. I'd never,
even more than the mall.
Yeah, just like, I mean, the mall, there were two different experiences. The mall was like kind of like me understanding the power of social media just for my own self.
Yeah.
And like the MAGCON thing was just cool because it was a whole, like, now I'm flying to a different place on their dime, and I'm meeting fans like in an organized manner. Right. Not just like go to a mall for 2 seconds and get kicked out. Like this is like an event. You know what I'm saying? Like with DJ playing music and all this stuff. Like it was really odd. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, for lack of better terms, when I started to live like my Hannah Montana lifestyle. That's what I call it. No, that for like 100%, bro. Like it was because I would.
You were Hannah Montana?
100%. Because the thing is, like, on the weekends, I'd be, out meeting fans, thousands of fans, like running from security, all this fun stuff, being an absolute delinquent. And then Monday through Thursday, I'd be in school.
Oh, got it.
You know what I'm saying? And I'd have to understand that.
That must have been hard to be at school.
Dude, it was so hard. It was so difficult.
Like, even like somebody would try to come up to you in the yard and be like, hey, Matt. And you're like, oh, okay, there's a line. Yeah. And they're just like, bro, I just trying to say hi. You know what I mean?
You dropped your homework back in class. Do you not want it? I'm like, back on line, please. No, it was high school was a very cool experience because I had my older brother, Dylan. He was what's it called? It was a senior when I was a sophomore, so junior when I was a freshman, and all that. So I was able to have those upperclassmen friends and all that. So it was really cool. But you know, it was odd. I had to figure out what I can talk about and what I can't talk about. That was the most difficult thing, I think, because I can't just go to my friends and be like, yeah, I was so crazy over the weekend. I did this, and this, and this, and that. And, you know, and like, I can't talk like that. I'm just going to sound like a jerk, sound like a, you know.
Yeah, I get it. So you were being pulled in two worlds. Okay, but let's focus on what this was.
So, yeah. So
you're out there.
So we're out there and we're just like meeting
Was
fans.
it like booths? Was it like?
No, it was just, we had like a step and repeat. There was like 7 or 6 different step and repeats. We each kind of gravitated towards one of our homies. Like, so I was with Sean. So it was me, Carter Reynolds, Nash Greer, Cameron Dallas, Aaron Carpenter, Sean Mendez, Taylor Kniff, Jack Johnson, and Jack Galinsky, and then Mahogany Locks as a DJ. You know,
Sean Mendez was a wow.
Yeah.
Was this before he started singing, or
he was already singing at this point, and I think he was uploading some Vines. That's why he went to MAGCON, is because we already seen him on Vine. But I don't know if he had performed yet. And from my memory, his first time performing in front of that many people, that was his first time doing that. It was at MAGCON Dallas, and yeah, that was just a crazy moment. That was when like we saw him perform and we're like, whoa,
yeah,
this guy's gonna be someone 100%. Like the way he just, because he was nervous at first, for sure, obviously, to go up in front of all those people. And when he just went up and strummed that first chord, I was just like, wow.
He's got it.
He had it. Like you just knew right when he went on stage. He was a different person. The moment he went on stage, I was like, whoa. And the funny thing about Sean too is he was so focused from the jump. And I hadn't really talked about this in many interviews or many podcast episodes, but from the jump of it all, he was so focused. Like after our, you know, events or whatever, we'd stay in the hotel obviously, and we would be running around, causing a ruckus, being the teenagers we were, the high schoolers we were. Sean would always be in his room, just chilling. I mean, sometimes he'd come out and film some videos with us, but a lot of the times he would just be chilling in his room with his dad, you know, maybe going around the city. Like he moved differently. He moved very differently. And
There's a great documentary about him on Netflix.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. Was that on Netflix? Yeah, it was during the pandemic. There was one about him, one about Ariana Grande. But yeah, that one about him was interesting to see his like rise.
Yeah, he moved differently, and he understood what he wanted at a very young age, I feel.
So then what happened to the MAGCON? Why did it go away?
So we were That's a funny question. So basically the
sounds like too many A-type personalities couldn't make it work.
Yeah. Well, the thing was like there was just a lot of, I don't even know how to say it, but just like other outside players getting involved, like other managements getting involved that were we want to do this now. Like we like.
Well, that's back in the day when Hollywood was really trying to figure out how to like capitalize.
Exactly.
And we got this social media thing is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
This was in the early stages when like you guys thought you still needed them.
Yeah. No, literally. And so basically we were just doing different events, and MAGCON, for the small time that it was around and the impact it had, was just massive. We only had like 7 or 8 events in a matter of like 3 or 4 months. And it was just the most insane thing. We were selling out 4,000 person venues in 8 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Like it was insane. Like we would refresh it, all tickets gone. Every single one. And we're just like, what in the world? So basically what had happened, and I'm only going to jump into this a little bit this episode so we can talk more about it in the next episode, because we should be wrapping up here soon. But, you know, basically we started understanding that we should have been getting paid more. That was the main thing, was money, you know, the first event happened.
Oh, so a person puts on this event.
Yeah.
And he goes, ooh, I can invite these people.
Yeah.
And he hits you guys up and says, hey guys, I'll pay you this amount of money. Come to this event. And I'll fly you out and all this kind of stuff. And then you guys were starting to be like, you were like, oh, okay, cool. That's quite a bit of money. Or,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's a high school.
You're like,
even
whoa.
if you give me like $200, $300, I'm in.
Yeah,
what do you mean? I've never done this before.
Right.
100% I'm in.
So then when you started to see like a 4,000 seat arena, and there's probably different tiers.
Yo, yeah,
sold.
100%. And I'm meeting thousands of people a day, bro. I'm
Yeah.
saying like we were easily meeting well over 1,000 people easily. And like, it was a lot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
had to take a break a lot because like you want to give each person
Individual attention.
individual attention. And when you're just burnt out and you're just trying to keep going, it's just like, it's really hard. So pretty much it got to the point where we start kind of doing the math on these ticket sales.
Yeah, 4,000 tickets
At this much price. And
Yeah.
we're like, and we got this much money. We're like,
Yeah, where's all the rest of the money going?
yeah, like it was just like, I wouldn't change anything except maybe having MAGCON go a little bit longer. But other than that, I guess it was meant to be a short-lived thing. But it was just so odd because, yeah, we just did the math, and I'll never forget this. I'm doing the math. I talked to the guys, and I was like, we got to say something. We got to like talk to, whoever.
So and so.
Yeah. So I grabbed them all or whatever, and I was like, if I go by myself, this isn't gonna work. If only 2 of us go, this isn't gonna work. All of us need to go. We need to have a collective of us going, at least 5 to 6 of us going to this person, being like, we need to work as a unit because we're the reason they're coming,
Yeah.
not him. You know what I'm saying? Not the people putting it together.
Yeah.
Like we could do this anywhere, and they would,
They'd still come.
Yeah. So basically, we were just like knocked on his door. It was like 1 a.m. or something like that. It was like really late, but he was still like in
So it was a bunch of kids.
Yep. We were just in a hotel room. We're like,
We need to talk.
yeah, we're like, we need more money.
Yeah.
So we go in there. We start talking with him, and he starts like, he understands. He's like, okay, we'll work on all that. And they ended up paying us a little bit more, and yeah, just little by little.
He must have known when he opened the door.
What?
He must have opened the door and saw all of you, and just in his mind he was like, "Well, the gig's up." As soon as he opened the door, he saw you guys. He was like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
let me cancel that Benz order."
Yeah. He's like, one sec, guys.
He called us again.
Yeah, that Benz I just got, cancel it.
Yeah.
Bring it back to the lot.
Yeah, make that a Toyota.
But yeah, so I'll get into more stories about the crazy things that happened because, dude, there was.
Well, we should try to get some of those.
Yeah, we'll get some
guys on. You know.
Yeah, I was just I still talk with a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
With a lot of them, so it's like it's cool to be able to still have that moment.
Yeah.
Have those, like we share that.
When the one of the time, like I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I remember being at Wango Tango, and it was like that was again for me one of the first times I saw the
Power,
the fame level.
Yeah,
was like I was like, what is happening right now? You know, because it was like you, Carter, what's her name, Kendall Jenner. All
Haley.
And people are going crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
And then and that's when you and Carl. I have a picture of the three of us.
Yeah.
A little video, the three of us.
Yeah, it was an interesting time, man. Yeah, especially Wango Tango was gnarly, but yeah, it was a very interesting time, and I had to figure out a lot about like myself, and like I said, being in school and being in MAGCON was this weird, like,
Of course.
I can't talk to anyone in Virginia about all this stuff. I couldn't. It was
You
just
probably could have, but you just didn't want to, or you felt like you're speaking for them. You didn't have any close friends that you can like share.
I did have a couple close friends.
Well, your
that I could,
family is so tight like that you had that outlet.
So I did have an outlet of being able to talk about it, and so yeah, it was really cool for sure. But it showed me so much perspective. First off, on how fast things can come and go without you even realizing it.
Yeah.
But also that like the money, us making more or not making as much wasn't worth it ending, in my opinion.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ending so soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, it had to come to a point where it ended, and I think because of how short-lived it was, made it that much of a bigger impact. Because we only did like Dallas, Orlando,
Yeah, 'cause
Chicago.
you could have went international.
We could have went international. It would have been the most insane thing ever if we went international.
Yeah.
And we just didn't. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that we can't in the future, but it just obviously wouldn't be the
now.
same. It's obviously very different. And at the end of the day, I'm grateful it happened for sure. But But yeah, so that's the
Well,
partial
now I know
story.
what that is. You kept saying it, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" But now it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now it makes sense. Yes, let's get some non-trolly comments for next week, guys, and we'll also we'll do more of a Matt relationship update.
Yeah, relationship update.
Matt and Bubs.
Matt and Bubs. But yeah, sorry everyone. I'm a little bit on the lower energy side today.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's hard backpacking this podcast, carrying it.
Oh my God.
Yep, I know.
Really? What a monster you are.
I'm kidding. No,
God. But this one's short and sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, and we have our new.
It's only been 41 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
I
good.
let you guys know as my cameraman duty.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, everyone. Super sorry about my energy being lower, but come on, guys. Better to have something than nothing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like.
We got merch coming, so put some comments, questions, please.
Yeah.
People that say you want us to talk about certain topics, don't say that. Give us the topic.
Yeah. Give us the topic.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes
topics.
Yeah.
Give us
so
them.
we'll see, and and we're gonna start getting a couple of guests, interesting people we talk to, and we'll see how we're going. And again, thanks for being here.
Yeah, this is a more chiller episode.
Yeah.
So thank you to everyone who's been watching, and my name is Matthew Espinosa.
This is Erik Griffin,
and you have watched another episode of
Jan to Jan.
Later, everybody.